Do you have car insurance? Health insurance? Why not job insurance? That's what KOTA is. Insurance for your profession. Let me introduce the biggest asset to OT providers in Kentucky. KOTA's lobbyist, Karen Lentz. Karen is OT's superhero. She understands what we do and explains this to lawmakers who think we just counsel people on their jobs. This is a recent history of the changes made by KOTA and KOTA's amazing lobbyist. In 2004, we opened our Practice Act, and now we can use DPAMs and practice vision therapy. In 2006, athletic trainers proposed licensure that infringes on the way we practice OT in Kentucky. Karen was key in amending this legislation to protect our practice. In 2009, art therapists proposed legislation that would infringe on OT. Again, Karen helped us to amend legislation. 2010 was a big legislative year. Legislation for adequate health benefit coverage was passed, mandating insurance companies to cover occupational and other therapies for people with autism. Then Karen protected our profession by amending legislation proposed by ABA therapists. She also amended legislation proposed by the orthotic and prosthetic practitioners. In 2011, Karen helped establish the Medicaid Therapy TAC. This committee continues to be a vital line of communication to resolve issues with Medicaid. Also in 2011, she helped resolve copay discrepancy through legislation that prevents OT copays from exceeding the copay amount from a primary care physician. In 2012, Karen helped KOTA organize the first OT Legislative Day, where OTs of Kentucky visited Frankfort, met with legislators, and advocated for our profession. Then insurance was mandated to cover rehabilitation in addition to rehabilitation services. We also expanded our legislative day to include physical therapists and speech therapists when advocating in Frankfort. This is now an annual KOTA event. In 2014, Karen was essential in expanding Medicaid contracts to individual therapy practitioners. This opened a huge door for OTs and meant more access to OT for those who need it in Kentucky. OT was first identified through legislation as a mental health provider, and with training can prevent suicide. In 2015, Karen once again prevented athletic trainers from infringing on our practice. The following year, we have another profession who wants to do what we do. Karen was essential in making sure other professions don't step on our toes. Today, our governor wants to dismantle KBLOT and create a consolidated licensure board combined with PT, speech, and chiropractors. This means OTs will be outnumbered by other professionals on our licensure board. The majority of the board will consist of non-OTs who will write and interpret OT regulations. This is not in the best interest of our profession or the public. This is why we need your membership. Our lobbyists can only represent the members of KOTA, which is less than 10% of licensed OT professionals in Kentucky. This number does not carry much weight in Frankfort. KOTA also needs the income of membership to afford our amazing lobbyists. Without her, there's no way we can continue to make these legislative changes affecting what we do every day as OTs. With the support of members, we have a bright future as occupational therapy providers in Kentucky. We want to eliminate the rate differential between OT and OTA services. At this point in time, OTA services are reimbursed significantly less than OT services. We want to continue our trajectory as mental health providers and to be able to bill for mental health services. We also want to continue to protect OT from other professions who infringe on our practice, which, as recent history tells you, happens quite often. On behalf of KOTA, thank you, Karen Lentz, for your continuous advocacy of OT. Get insurance for your profession. Become a KOTA member today.